Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I said hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
Hey girl.
Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all know I like to jump right into it, but first I must let you know that I have a podcast called Jasmine Gives Bad Advice. And because y'all don't listen to it, it's been canceled, okay? But there are a few more episodes that are gonna come out for the rest of the year. And I'm not even kidding. But anyway,
This is my announcement.
check it out, child, okay? I'm here doing a Ready to Love review. Now, I said I wasn't going to do this show, and I don't know if I'm going to do 2 episodes at a time. I don't know if I'm going to do it every week. But baby, subscribe to my channel so that you don't have to guess like me, okay? So that you know, okay? So that you're ahead of the curve, all right? Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. We're going to go through all of the cast members. I'm going to give my first impressions, and we're going to talk about episode 2 and episode 1, okay? So let's start with Tommy.
Nephew Tommy.
Nephew Tommy in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Haha, it's your boy Tommy. Tommy, you're not a boy.
At all.
Okay, at this point, you're a grandfather. It's your grandfather Tommy in the house, baby. It's not your boy. Okay, I think we have to stop letting men say it's your boy after 38. Because it's not your boy anymore at that point, okay? Hell, 33 even. Because it's not your boy, all right? It's your daddy. It's your baby daddy.
Your man.
It's your father, your grandfather, your great-granddaddy, okay?
Period.
Anyway, Nephew Tommy, he's on his antics again. We started with him looking out at the water in Miami, and then he turned around and said, it's your boy Tommy.
Oh, it was very corny.
Anyway, let's get into the cast, okay? I have them in order here, and I also have their photos up here or here, whichever side I decide to put it on, so that y'all can see the cast, all right? But I'm also gonna be looking at their descriptions while I'm talking about them, so that we can give a whole, you know, we can have the full, you know, tea or whatever.
Girl, what is this? What's going on? Is it The Office or?
Okay, first we have Sampson, Fred Sampson. Fred Sampson is 48 years old. He wants a woman to pursue him before he pursues a woman. I'm gonna have a problem with that, okay? I have a problem with that. How does a woman pursue you before you pursue them?
I don't even know how you pursue a man at all, but okay.
Anyway, he said he's looking for brains over Botox. I'm pretty sure you don't know what Botox is because it doesn't really alter the face much. Anyway, I've had it. But anyway.
Yeah, we've had it.
And he said he's looking for a curvy woman, which is interesting because he's not interested in the most curvy woman on the show. But anyway, he is interested in the model, which is, what's her name?
Oh my goodness, the pages.
Shakira. She's 37 years old because she had a healthy, oh wait, that's not the same girl. Anyway, he said he was interested in one of the ladies because she had nice teeth and a healthy Colgate smile.
Healthy gums are important.
And he's black and Persian. His mother's black, his daddy's Persian. We know when somebody got a black mama, I trust you.
A little bit.
Yeah, and he said that he's open to have kids. He said if one of the ladies wants kids, then he's gonna hook it up. I don't remember if he had kids or not. Sampson seems like a pretty nice guy. He was really a gentleman on his date with what's her name?
Oh my goodness.
With Shakira on episode 2. He seems like he does believe that his dookie don't stink, but hell, I don't think my dookie stink either, so I'm not even really mad at it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with him. Next, we have Calvin, who's 45. He said that if you're looking for somebody who's a protector, a provider, and a good lover, he's the whole package. And I say, I doubt it. But anyway, it doesn't matter because he went home on the first episode because he had a family emergency. Okay. Anyway, April is 46. April is a singer. Wow. April looks great for 46. She does. She looks great for 46. She says that guys should be interested in her because she's fit. Baby, you're gonna have to be fit at 46 if you looking to settle down with somebody at this point, because baby, you might not live too much longer. Oh, I'm just kidding, because somebody gonna say, oh my God, you're an ageist. These are jokes.
Yeah, this is comedy.
I personally think that April is too old to be acting the way that she was acting on episode 1 and episode 2. She sat down and had a conversation with Justice, and she said, you are so charming, Justice. She was giving, I mean, if I want to be honest, baby, it was giving Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Justice, you are so charming. That's what it was given to me. I'm not even lying. But anyway, she said she doesn't have a father in her life. She didn't have that father figure connection. And when she was talking to one of the guys about that, I think it might have been Mike. I don't remember who she was talking to about not having a father connection. But yeah, she was like, oh, I just want you to have my heart right now. And I'm like, baby, calm down. Anyway, one of the guys asked her if she wanted kids, and she was like, well, you know, I'm 46, babe. You better not. You better not want them. Not at this point.
Okay.
Unless you got a heavy coin. But anyway, Trinika, she's 36. She said she brings to the table booty and boobs, and we haven't heard anything else from her since she said that. So maybe that's the truth. Anyway, let's move on to Charisse.
She brought booty and boobs to the table and left it at the table. And that was it. We ain't heard nothing else from the table since, child.
So Charisse caused a lot of commotion this episode. She's 43. She's a career esthetician. She looks better on this photo than she did on camera. I just feel like something... Anyway, she's going a little bit overboard on the fillers or something like that. But anyway.
Possibly.
She said she loves an athlete, a guy who has an athletic build. I said, Charisse, that's probably your problem, okay?
Facts.
I was getting some bitchy vibes from Charisse, and I was right. But I got them because she said Dominica was too loud. She commented on some of the other girls' hair.
Wigs. And
she asked if Dominica was Dominica's stage name. It's giving classist. Yeah. It's giving you don't understand where black names come from. Because Charisse is spelled Shreese. Baby, your name's not Becky.
Okay.
So why do you think that your name, Charisse, is classier than Dominica?
Right.
It's just Dominic with an A. So I wasn't really feeling Charisse on this episode. I'm like, baby, it's giving white supremacy.
Exactly.
But anyway, it was also giving white supremacy when she tried to gaslight one of the other guys, but we're going to get to it. Anyway, so on episode 1, Charisse ended up being on the bottom. Her and Dominica ended up being on the bottom. And it was because the guy said that Dominica was too loud. And, you know, I think Mike said, I want my woman to be seen and not heard. But the reality is that Charisse was giving Dominica tips on what she needed to do in order to not be in the bottom. But you were in the bottom too, babe. You need to be asking questions just like Dominica. You need to be listening to the people to see what you need to be doing differently so that you don't end up on the bottom. Because I'm not going to let somebody who's also on the bottom give me tips. I'm sorry. I'm just not. But anyway, let's move on to Brandy. Brandy is 35. She's a flight attendant. She wants kids. I think Brandy's really cute, really down to earth, and she seems really fun. But I also think that...
Awkward.
You know how you wish somebody was funny, but they're not? She's like, I'm going like this. I'm like, this is so awkward. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Alonzo. So Alonzo is 46. He's a real estate investor, and he's retired. He said now he lives his best life because he doesn't work. It's giving Rick Ross. It's giving grandfather. I don't know about.
Yeah, great granddaddy.
To me, it is.
To me.
I don't know about y'all.
To me.
Candy, she is 35. She's an entrepreneur, and the only thing I wrote down next to her is body yada 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 body yada 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 body crazy curvy waist big tits little weight. Anyway,
Yada yada yada. Okay.
Yada
yada yada. Okay.
Mike, he's 42. He's a business owner. All of the women seem to love him. I wrote down Mike seems normal, and he probably is. He was married before to his childhood sweetheart. He had kids with her. It didn't work out. They got a divorce. He seems like a fully developed, grown adult who's very mature and really nice, actually. He had a really good personality. He told Sheree he said Sheree needed to loosen up a bit. He's like, babe, we're here to find love. You got to loosen up. And I liked his personality when he said that. I was like, yeah, she does. She's pretty uptight. He's the one who said, my woman needs to be seen and not heard. And I don't think he meant it in a way that's really like in a male chauvinistic way. I just think that he was meaning, I don't want a woman who I can hear before she enters the room kind of thing. Because he did seem very respectful, especially when he met up with Brandy and she gave him feedback. He was very open to it. So he doesn't give me like misogynistic vibes. Yet.
Exactly.
Anyway, he said that he didn't want any more kids. I wrote it down here. But later on, he told some of the other girls that he did want kids.
He lied.
So he's flip-floppity about whether he wants more kids or not. And I think he's saying it that he does want kids to the woman he wants to have kids with, and saying no, he doesn't want kids to the women he doesn't want to have kids with, which I think is just really dishonest. Just be honest, and you don't have to pursue the people you don't like anyway, because it's confusing to the women when we get in the room and deliberate, like, do you want kids or not?
Yeah, and you lying.
Moving on to Dominica, she's 42. She likes Mike. She said, why was I in the bottom?
Why though?
Yelling. And then when she got in the bottom and Tommy said, you both are going to say, she said, ah! That's why they don't like you, babe.
That right there.
This is why, Dominica, come here. That's why they don't like you, babe.
Yeah.
You too loud.
You too loud.
What are you doing all this for, baby? You been hanging out with white people? Anyway. Let's move on to Sean. Sean's 38. He's into real estate. I wrote down he's corny. One of the girls said that she was like, Sharice said, I've been in love with Cabo. And he was like, you want to go on Tuesday?
No.
Anyway, one of the other girls, Jay, asked him, she was having a conversation with him. And he said, what's my name? He said, Tangerine Dream.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. But he got sent home. And yeah, he should have got sent home. He and Swayze were on the bottom on episode 1. And they should have been on the bottom. They were the two weakest links. Alonzo's pretty old. I don't know if he should be there. But him and Swayze should be on the bottom. And they look alike too. So I'm like, y'all send the two brothers home. Okay? Send Marlon and Sean home, honey.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're brothers.
Jamala is 33. She's a health consultant. She was the one who was talking to Sean. She said she doesn't like goofy men. I don't want to be shady.
But you are.
But I'm 33.
So y'all the same age.
It's giving 43.
Ooh. They gonna get
no
mad.
shade.
They gonna get mad.
Let me know what y'all think. Anyway. Kayla is 30. She's a media exec. She said she has a YouTube show. Her face, she has a very familiar face. Maybe I've seen her on YouTube before. She says that she dates multiple people at once, and one of the guys had a problem with that. I don't know why they did, but it's giving loser. I think it was Justice had a problem with that. He says, if I'm into you, I'm into you. I'm only dating you, but I only date women who I'm into. But you're not going to date multiple people at once. It's very confusing. And it's giving cheap and broke, but we're going to get to him.
Yeah, broke.
In regards to what Kayla said, I do believe like a partnership is just that. Like it's a business partnership at the end of the day. And you guys are two co-founders and you're meant to help each other. But I just really didn't like the way she was talking about helping her man. She's like, I'm here to fix his plate. I'm here to treat him like a king. I'm like, I mean, I guess. Like, I don't know. It was giving a little bit too traditional for my particular taste. Anyway, we'll see as time goes on, we'll see what she meant. Swayze's 33. He's a paramedic and a firefighter. He's very immature. I know. Very immature, honey. He says he has such a negative work environment that he doesn't want a negative woman, which I understand. He says that he's very mature. One of the girls, I think it was Shakira, said that she typically dates guys who are older than her. And he's like, baby, I've been dating older women my whole life. When I was 16, my girlfriend was 26.
Not cool.
Babe, you were in an abusive relationship.
Yep.
That is not normal. For you to be 16 and your girlfriend to be 26, and he said, yeah, I guess she took advantage of me. You should go to therapy because you were abused. Honestly, y'all, we need to shut this down in our community. Too many times have I heard a man say, oh, I was 15 and my girl was 30. Oh, I lost my virginity to one of my mom's friends. This is not normal. This is something that we need to really recognize that it's an issue in our community, in the Black community. Men who are being abused by adult female predators. It happens way more often than you think, and we just cannot laugh it off in conversation like this, okay? We need to do something about it, and we need to encourage the men who have been affected to speak up about it and go to therapy and say, hey, you know what, really evaluate like what happened to them. 16 and 26 is not normal. Why couldn't this woman find somebody her own age?
She need to go to jail.
Anyway, I just want to really put that out there and be serious about it. Next, we have LJ. He's 33 from the Virgin Islands. He also works in IT, and he's a singer, sort of.
No, he not.
Because he sang something, and it didn't sound good, babe. He said that people who aren't from the U.S. have to go harder. Baby, you're not going hard enough. Where are your voice lessons?
Okay, go harder.
Because you can't sing, honey. And you 33, get on it. Anyway, he said that his last girl cheated on him.
Probably because he couldn't sing.
Anyway, Shakira. Let's move on to Shakira. Shakira is 37. Shakira is, I wrote down she's 37. It says she's 36 here. Which one is it? Okay. I know I didn't write this down wrong. She's a model. I wrote down Shakira. See, she's 36. She's 3 years older than Jamala. Anyway, she says she wants to be chased. All the women are acting aggressive and thirsty. I get it. She said during tough times, it really reveals who you are and what your superpowers are. And I really love the fact that she's just really being vulnerable during this process. I know we talk about vulnerability in The Bachelorette and The Bachelor all the time, but she just seems like she's opening up. One thing I will say about Shakira, which we'll get to her date later with Samson, she doesn't make eye contact enough. There's something that she has within her. I don't even know what it is, but she doesn't make eye contact a lot. If you notice on episode 1, I noticed it. On episode 2, I noticed it on her date with Samson. Every time the camera panned over to her, she was in her plate or looking off when making conversation. And I don't know if it's like maybe like an insecurity thing or if it's just a habit, but I don't know. I like people who make eye contact.
Yeah, it was odd.
Anyway, Junie is 36 and a realtor. Oh, I think it's Looney. She's 36 and a realtor. See, it says she's 35 here. Maybe these are old. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, she's a realtor. She's the one who the guy said she had Colgate Smile. She seems cute and nice. Justice is 32 and an event planner. He was very popular with the ladies. Honestly, if a guy told me that he was an event planner, I would be expecting some pretty nice dates. So Justice said that he's not interested in dating anybody that he's not interested in. He's not interested in spending his money on somebody that he's not interested in. And the YouTuber girl Kayla said, well, how do you know if you want to date them if you don't date them? He goes, well, we can spend time together.
How?
So basically what you're saying is you want to spend time together and you want to do things that are free.
Right.
So that you can decide if the person that you're going on a date with is worthy enough for you to spend money on them.
$50.
It's giving broke.
Ooh.
If you broke, baby, just say you broke and you don't have extra income to be wasting on people that, okay. Like, this entire process is free for you. So why you're bringing this up, I'm not sure.
I'm confused.
Hell, that might be why Justin is on the show, because he gets a lot of free dates. He gets to pick from 10 or more women, because we know they bring people on later, and he doesn't have to spend a dime, and he likes that. Listen, I'm not knocking anybody for not wanting to date and spend money, because if you go on 2 dates a week and you're paying and you're a guy, it can get expensive. I understand that. But it's just, baby, it's just the presentation is trash. Like, if you say, you know what, like, let's do something casual. Let's get a coffee. A coffee costs you $5.
Maybe $6.
It's like, hey, let's go to the LACMA museum. Or if you said, hey, let's go to the museum. Baby, if you got Bank of America, the museum be free on certain days. Like, you can do those things and get to know somebody without being cheap.
Right.
Like, you don't have to go to expensive dinners every time you want to date somebody. If you're going on a few dates a week and you're really looking for love, I get it. But it's just the way you said it. Like, if I'm spending money on you, that's going to last throughout your entire relationship. He's going to bring that up. If I'm spending money on you, I just spent money on you. I just spent money on you. We just bought you this. I just bought you a da-da-da. It was your birthday and I bought you a gift. Don't nobody want to hear that throughout the whole relationship. Ugh. Anyway, Devin is 32 in sales and he was in the NFL. Baby, NFL stands for not for long, honey, because that's how long y'all gonna be dating. Okay.
Girl.
He says that 2 of the women asked him if he had any kids, and he said no. Then he said, oh yeah, I do. I have a son. I'm not in his life.
What?
And they said, okay, well, have you made an effort to be in his life? He's like, oh, it's really hard to take a kid away from their mother. Nobody said you had to take them from their mother. Do you have any sort of visitation set up? He's like, no, I never set it up. They're 10. Over a decade. Baby, if a man don't care about his kids, he cannot possibly care about you.
Period.
If you don't care about your own, like, blood that you helped create, how can you give a damn about a woman in a relationship? I just don't believe it. He said, I had a child out of wedlock, honey. I said, who raised him? He using his grandmama terminology. It's 2022, babe.
Okay.
I think that Devin is looking for a woman to help him do whatever it is he needs to do. He didn't bring a gift on episode 2 when he came to the Taco Tuesday. He said that he doesn't know how to cook. He doesn't know how to do this. He doesn't know how to do that. Even Charisse clocked it. She said he's looking for somebody, like, he spends a lot of time with his mama probably. He's looking for somebody to help him. He's looking for somebody to help him get custody of his child. He's looking for somebody to help him cook. He's looking for somebody to help him. Help him stop sweating. Help him find a deodorant. Help him. No. Maybe, I wonder why Kayla's not interested. She said she want to help a man. Baby, he looking for help. Anyway, let's move on to Randall. Randall's 36, a personal trainer. He's tall, so you know he getting attention. He was clicking with one of the girls, I don't remember who, but he seems nice enough. You know, he seems very nice. And now let's move on to episode 2. So I noticed that they were at Bar One in Miami. Let me tell y'all something. I've been to Bar One in Miami, and if you don't do nothing else when you go to Miami, you better go to Bar One and get these damn mango habanero wings they got. When I tell you I almost ordered a whole nother order, those are the best wings I've ever had in my life.
Delicious.
And I will go to Miami just to eat them damn wings if I could. Okay? If I go to the Bahamas or something for my birthday, you better believe I'm going to have a layover in Miami for one night just so that I can go to Bar One and eat those damn wings. And I'm going to make sure they're still on the menu before I book my flight, because It was delicious. The best thing I ate in Miami, hands down, ever. And I don't even eat meat like that. Okay?
Right.
My mouth is watering. All I'm saying is Peter did the damn thing with them wings. But anyway, or whoever the chef is. Tommy said on this episode that right at brunch, one woman will be going home, and he said, you better work that, you better hurt that.
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean, Tommy? You better work that, you better hurt that. Why are you saying this? Who wrote this?
You better work that.
Who wrote this?
Before you hurt that, yeah.
Anyway, at the end of the brunch, Dominica went home. We already know because she should have went home the first time. But anyway, Shakira and Samson went on a date. And he brought her a house plant or an aloe plant that was very cute. He said that she knows she's into like herbal medicine. She said, you make me melt. And I'm like, baby, is this the movie with Alfalfa? What movie is that?
The Little Rascals.
Shakira and Samson really hit it off on this date. She said that she loves that Samson is moving slow. She likes his pace. I'm like, baby, you moving fast. You already told him you make him melt. You already told him that, you know, he the apple of your eye and all this stuff, honey. You moving fast in my opinion. And this is when I realized she doesn't really make eye contact. I even took a photo right here, but if you can see, then you can see that she's not looking at him. And he's making serious eye contact with her, which is honestly how you show somebody that you're into them. Jay and this guy went on a date. I forget his name. I think it's Sammy or something. Anyway, he said he always had a girl. He was moving really fast and jumping from relationship to relationship, and he took a 3-year break. He said that his job is so stressful. Remember, he's a fireman and a paramedic, that he wants to just have a good time with the woman, and that's cool. I don't think he saw a romantic connection with Jay, because he said that, you know, we'll see if there's a romantic connection between us. And then when they were walking out of the restaurant, he also called her sis. Baby, when a black man call you sis, he putting you in a friend zone, okay? Immediately. Or he just doesn't know how to flirt. But he was definitely putting her in the friend zone. They didn't really match up either. I know that I think they're the same age. Let me see. Yeah, they're both 33, but she looks much older than him. Charisse had a Taco Tuesday night at her house. And I wrote down, she looks too old for Devin. I think Charisse is most interested in Devin. I think that, yeah, I think she looks too old for him. She looks like his older sister. But anyway, I wrote down, does Devin want a black queen? And I wrote down, why are we at Charisse's house? Where's the budget? Come on, Oprah Winfrey Network, and we at Charisse's house making tacos? Baby, take me to a restaurant. This is Miami, honey. There's plenty of places to eat. Plenty of rooms, private rooms to rent out. Okay, stop with this, OWN. Oh my gosh. I wrote down, I'm not hosting. Am I getting paid to host? Please tell me she got a little check for hosting, honey, because this is ridiculous. One of the girls was talking to Devin, and she already said that she wasn't interested in him. So I don't know why she's talking to him and asking him questions and drilling him. But he said that, you know, he was talking about his personality and how he has some faults. And she says, you know, what are you doing to improve yourself? He said, meditation. She said, boy, shut up. I thought that was so funny. I was laughing. I was like, oh, he think he got jokes. He's not ready to work on himself. He's not interested in working on himself. I don't know why he's here. I think he just wants to be on TV, to be honest. Anyway, Charisse and the girls were having a conversation on the first episode. One of the girls fixed Randall a plate. Charisse walked over and said, he ain't no king. Why you fixing him a plate? So they brought it back up on Taco Tuesday night at Charisse's house. During this conversation, Charisse said, I did not say that he wasn't a king. First of all, where's production? We're supposed to do like the Real Housewives and go back to the original scene. Where's production? You should do like the original, like the Real Housewives, and go back to the original scene and play it so we can see that she was lying. But Randall was like, no, you did say that I wasn't a king. And she was like, no, I didn't. He was like, let me talk. You said that I wasn't a king. And she doesn't even know anything about him. And she said, well, you know, I'm sorry if you don't want me calling you a king. You said that he wasn't a king, Charisse. What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. She's going home next. I guarantee it. Anyway, and on the final date on this episode, they went bowling. The YouTuber went bowling with Alonzo and Samson or Swahili. I don't know. But anyway, I wrote down the YouTuber girl. She's too serious. I don't know if she's trying to be sexy or what it is, but she's giving off she's not a lot of fun, to be honest, from what I'm seeing on TV. And Swahili says that he got cheated on, and that's what happened in his last relationship. And Alonzo won the bowling match, so he got the tiniest kiss I've ever seen from the YouTuber. Anyway, Mike and Devin were the bottom two guys, and Devin ended up going home. He said himself that he doesn't approach people. He's immature. He has nervous energy. He sweats a lot. And
damn.
Yeah, he said he also doesn't like being close to people. He needs to go to therapy. He has some major issues that he needs to resolve. And at the end of the day, when old girl told him he was going home, he was drinking his wine and eating chips. He didn't really care much. So he said, I see why I got sent home. Bye. Anyway, this is going to be a very interesting season. I wish they would have kept Devin on for one more episode just because his nonsense is just so entertaining. So hopefully they bring on some more people who have personalities or, you know, who are very immature that I can laugh at. Anyway, Mike and Brandy sat down and they seem to be clicking. She told him that he's still ready to love, but he needs to open up more. It's so weird, but he told Brandy that he did want kids while sitting down with her, but he said that he didn't want kids on episode 1. So we'll see how he flip-flops throughout the season. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I can't wait to see what y'all think about episode 1 and 2 of Ready to Love. And yeah, comment below, honey. We'll see you in the comments. Bye.
Bye.